I was on
What's
top of that.
good, YouTube? What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Showstopper, man. BGST is back in full effect, and you know we back with another daily dose of us. You know what I'm saying? So I want to sit here, pass the mic over to Tim. Something interesting happened to Tim on Twitter. I want you to tell us all about it, man.
Thanks. I didn't know we were starting off. We were right in the fire.
Yeah.
With this whole thing, Video Gamer came out with an article, basically, where it said, it starts off Microsoft screwed up with the Xbox One, but now it's time to buy. So you'd think that that's going to be a positive article. This is the way it starts out. It's fine to be down on Xbox One. I'm down on it. Most people I know who are into games are down on it. Microsoft followed one of the best consoles of all time with an underpowered, overpriced, oversized box that lost to the PS4 before day one. I wouldn't recommend anyone buy an Xbox One over a PS4. The PS4 has more games, and it runs multi-platforms games better. It's quite frank. It is quite rightly the default console to own this generation. So whatever. He comes out with this article. That's fine. I didn't have a problem with the article at the time. But what happened is that I guess that they said that they were going to do a joke or something. I don't understand why they're doing jokes. They quoted this this article, their Twitter, and basically said they go, PS4 is the console to own. So basically they were mocking Xbox fans.
Right.
And my friend Tom had came in and he was talking to them, or one of their editors, and he was asking them, well, why is it this? And the guy was like really rude to him. He called him a bell end, whatever the fuck that is. I don't know what these guys are UK. They're a small UK trash outfit.
Trash outfit.
No, that's my word.
They basically were trying to, flame console. Yeah, they were trying to flame console wars, and they were trying to play, bullshit. So I started getting into it with the whole thing with Kotaku because, a lot of shit's going on with journalism and console bias that's going on right now. Boogie was talking about it. So I kind of went at them, and it got pretty nasty. It's all on Twitter. Basically, they said the whole point is to laugh. Nothing strikes a nerve with us. We don't care. It is video games. Video games are toys. So once he said that, I kind of went at him back and forth. They ended up blocking me and basically trashing me, and we've been trashing each other for the last.
They were like, "Fuck you, Tim Dog," right? I seen some of that tweet.
He said a comment. What was that comment? He said, "Don't nobody what?"
Yeah, this is what he said. We get it, man, but sometime ground has to be stood. It's all wrapped up now, but these people need to be put in a box.
Yeah.
So basically,
What's he mean? These people.
That's what he said.
What did he mean? These people. That's what I want to know.
Is he talking about the black gentleman on the beach?
yeah, no, I think he might be talking about the black gentleman. I think he might be talking about the black.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no.
He went all full retard like, these are toys. Don't argue about toys.
It got real bad though, because there was
Sounds like the elf off the Christmas little thing, man. Like, oh goodness, man.
Their editor actually quoted 8 of my tweets, and he was like, "Who's this guy, Tim Dog? His whole life's around Twitter." And I never even seen this guy, and then I go to look at him, and he has me blocked. So obviously I ruffled some feathers. Obviously they're a trash fucking outfit that needs to go. They're part of the problem. Nobody know. A lot of people don't know because it's such a shit firm that nobody really knows. They're like, who's this? But they're definitely pushing that whole console bullshit, and they're definitely a part of, in my opinion, of a console bias. I definitely think.
Is anybody else seeing this stuff that's going on right now, Tim? Now, let's just take Tim's example because
hold on, Mooch is deep throating his mic.
Oh, sorry about that.
Not this. Oh.
Is it bad?
Man, you was loud in the mug, boy. You was
Dude,
like,
you got that thing. That thing's like right
that
up
boy
next
was.
to your mouth
I'm
or
talking.
something,
It was
man.
beyond the gums.
You know what? Hold on. Is that better? This damn
Good
thing.
now, man.
All right.
Frank Sinatra. What's up?
Hold on. I'll get some old blue eyes going. Now, hear me out. Here's my thing. What these dudes be doing is this is game after game, day after day. Twitter has turned into a game, and what they do is they try to do the old Superman 2 to us, where they try to push the shit on the other side of the goddamn crystal, and it backfires. Now, hear me out. What they do is you have a publication like this video game on Twitter company, or you have IGN, or you even have some of these Sony YouTube personalities. What they do is they come out, they make a comment. Then you have myself, Tim Dog, Show, Crap, or Z make a video, or we're on Twitter. We say something in defense, and then immediately what do? They turn around and they say, look at these crazy bots. Look how crazy these people are. They're out of their fucking mind. Who says something like this? I'm like, what? We're the ones defending ourselves out of the irate comment that you people are talking about first. And then, like they said, this has happened. We'll get into it a little bit later in the show, but this is happening a lot on YouTube, where the Sony guys are making these videos, and you should see them. I can see them. They're almost wearing like no dress pants, just a shirt and a tie, sitting in front of their fucking, you know what I mean, like Seinfeld style. And they're just sitting there, and they're trying to act dignified. They're trying to let everybody understand and think that they're the ones that are dignified, and we're the crazy people. When we're the ones that are actually stating either a defense to what the irate comment that they said was, or we're making a comment that is our opinion based upon something that may have been mentioned by an executive. Then they turn it and flip it and make us look like the crazies. And I'm getting sick and tired of them. That's why something happened earlier today where somebody published a 15-page document on all of us, and I went off. And I said, basically, you want to go?
Hold on. There's a 15-page document?
15-page
absolutely. It is an unbelievable.
Everybody.
Last time I saw this thing this in depth, it was A Few Good Men, man. It was when they fucking persecuted Jack Nicholson.
Was it Fevens?
No.
No.
This guy Navarro. Some new guy, I don't know.
He's definitely new to.
He had the nerve to have Pac playing in the dang on interlude of it, though. I was like, man,
listen,
what's really going on?
Wait, hold on. One question. Please excuse me for my voice. I'm a little sick over here, so I'm not going to be saying much. But where's this article at? I want to read it.
It's in our little chat on.
It's in our chat, Z.
You won't read it.
Chat on Twitter?
Yeah.
Is it in a private message? I'm going to check
private
this shit
message.
out.
It's in the private message.
Yeah, 15 pages on
it is
15 pages on all of us, bro. It was crazy.
I don't see it. Wait, am I in it on this private message? I want to read this.
It's the one with all of us in it, with Wolf and all of us. It's in that
That's
one.
some ISIS shit in there. Hold on, I'm looking.
Who the hell is this scary dude about? Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah. You don't want to give out too much behind the scenes secrets crap. You snitching?
A lot of it is true. The media, a lot of the media has kind of like tries to ostracize Xbox, and people say, well, why is it so bad? The reason why there's so much unrest and stuff like that is because there's definite bullshit that goes on. This console bias.
Yeah. Hello.
They got his ass, didn't they?
They got him.
His ass.
Somebody got the
They
Tim.
paid off Google, boy. They was like, get Tim Dog out of here.
They popped his ass.
They're following narratives and they're not reporting the facts, basically. That's what's going on. They're not doing their jobs as journalists, and that's why you have things like Gamergate and you have everything going on, is because these people don't do their fucking job. They just try to push an
Dang, Tim.
the facts. They'll write a story. They'll write a story like about the dark side dev that left X.
What?
Tim, is you
full
backing up off
thing
your
of the
mouth?
story.
That motherfucker got some panties stuffed in his mouth.
You backing up off your mic? You cutting in and out?
Oh no, I don't. I'm sorry.
They're getting to him. They're getting to him. Holy crap!
Yes. The thing is, this is what I say to the checkers that's out there, because it's been a lot of people facts checking. We have officially turned ponies into Google. They facts checkers. You know what I'm saying? So, this is my thing. You cannot bring facts to an opinion of somebody. You know what I'm saying? If somebody have an opinion, they doing when we come to YouTube and you come and watch us on YouTube, y'all come to watch and hear our opinions about various different topics, not facts. like they sit here and say.
A lot of it's
So,
opinion.
It's good 90% of what we do is opinion. So you facts checkers out here, I don't know how you can do that. A fact is something that you cannot argue. It's truth.
No,
When
the
somebody
truth
come
is
out and say
you're
facts,
exposed.
hold on. When somebody come out and say facts, then you can come back and bring your facts to expose them. But if somebody just talking off of something that they read and giving you their opinion about that, you cannot. That's just something
Sure.
totally different.
Well said.
Hey, man, listen,
It's
that's
totally different.
That's too much
And,
common sense
so
there.
this is just what's going on out here. You know what I'm saying? They got these guys out here looking weird because, they want to bring facts, but, I'm going to tell you what you can do with your facts.
Oh,
Shit.
tell
Turn
us.
that bad baby sideways and stick that up your dirty drawers.
Oh.
You know what, though? I want to say this.
Nobody care about that trash, man.
But like I said, like if I crap or you, we do a story. We give our opinion about the
Get our
story.
opinion about it.
Yeah, off the internet. And let's say if it turns out to be more left than right. Well, you guys are exposed and this, that, and the other. Like, how the fuck am I? Do I work for IGN or Kotaku? I'm just reading what they have here.
Yeah.
They're giving my opinion on it. You know what I mean? That's what our channels are part. They're about giving out. It's not like we write these satires pieces or this parody shit. We're not opinion this. We're not the publicist or the author of these articles. We're just giving our opinion on it. Yeah. So you guys jump up and down, but I think that's the funniest shit ever. Then you get these other clowns, asshats, who would dedicate their whole channel to. Mind you, this is supposed to be about gaming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm here to talk about games, and you got these motherfuckers obsessed. And you got 1,001 collapse videos, and like, oh my god, man, like that shit.
Collapsed is spelled wrong.
Yeah, and I didn't even know the crazy part. Shut up, my boy John Doe. I didn't even fucking make a video. I get the most shit from videos I don't even fucking make. But I upload shows to my channel. I get the most shit for shit I didn't even make, man. But I think that's crazy. But this the going on I was saying though, like if you're an Xbox fan and like we all are, not saying you gotta be overzealous, leave these goddamn sites alone. Like, we pay their bills by clicking on their bullshit. You know what I mean? I don't read them. I also told you, I don't be knowing shit. Like, that is not something that I say. Who said what? I'm always the last to know. I don't go to. I've been people this shit about 3 years ago. This media is very, very biased. Even when the Gamersgate came out with this, the Gamergate thing, you thought that like damn these journalists and shit like this fucked up. That it's crazy. They see me and crap and us got these tinfoil hats on. And we claim the media is biased. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But it's proof. They had a fucking email list. I don't know who ratted them out, but it's proof that these motherfuckers are not playing. They're playing dirty pool.
Yeah, journalism right now is definitely on fire.
It sucks right now.
It's shit.
I even seen where Black Bond went out IGN dude that had misquoted some bad things. You know what I'm saying? And dude had to turn around and apologize. Yeah, he did an exposed video on dude. And I mean, granted, dude said something that was wrong. But this is what's happening in journalism. This is what's been happening. This is what we've been sitting here saying that they've been doing the whole time. But the first thing y'all say to us, that's their opinion, so they can't have an opinion. But as soon as we get our opinion, you know what I'm saying? Y'all say that's facts. No, we did not. We just came out and said it was our opinion. But this is what's happening out here. So stop that trash. That's all I can say. Stop.
Yeah, I just think overall, like you said, I think that a lot of guys like you guys have talked about the console bias, and I definitely think that there's something there. I really didn't think it was this bad until the Kotaku thing, and Video Gamer going full
Kotaku
fanboy.
for those scoring at home. That's how Tim says Kotaku.
I just hope that site goes down because I looked at that guy Jason Schreier. How the fuck you say his dumb name? Mm-hmm. And that guy, I mean, I looked at his tweets, and all I did was retweet his negative tweets about Xbox One. Motherfucker banned me within 2 minutes because like that guy was like making fun of like really bad, making fun of Doritos and all this like Mountain Dew, Call of Duty, and then you look and he's not even talking about it for PlayStation 4. And he is one of the top guys that the clickbait type shit that you get in journalism that that's what they're doing, and it's good that finally it's getting noticed, because it really is definitely a problem.
Yo, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
My mic has been on and off. But listen, here's my thing about this. It's now the media. We know what the media. Everything you guys just nailed is Pulitzer. But what I'm starting to get aggravated is the media's taking their foot off the gas pedal, and the Sony YouTubers are the ones that are stepping on the gas. And I like how they're hiding behind these shells. They are literally, like you just said, Show. They criticize when we attack an opinion, but then when we have an opinion, we can't have that opinion. We are not allowed to have that right. But what actually it irks me to no end when you have these guys. My favorite guy, he was really out there in force, the flip-flopper of 2015. He was out there, Arsenal, doing his thing where, man, I'll tell you, he was just, that shit was just, guys, listen, I'm not taking sides.
Sound like you need a glass of water all the time. Guys,
I don't, it's like, he's just the most annoying person on the internet. And, people say, why do you listen? It's not, sometimes these guys can actually have a decent show. But when they start to say that they're Xbox guys, but then they're also at the same time, they bash the Xbox for what the Xbox, like backwards compatibility. Backwards compatibility doesn't have any interest to me. It doesn't mean anything to me. I don't care. Then Sony's got PS2 games coming out, and they're like, this is the greatest thing I've ever heard of.
Two generation ago games. Yeah. 2 generation ago games is now like the greatest thing, and it's like, your move, Microsoft, you just got served, bitch. And I'm like, what the hell?
They don't even have this game. By the way, that is not, in my opinion, people who think backwards compatibilities is that you could take your disc that you already own and put it into your PlayStation 4 and it works. That's not going to happen. You're going to have to pay for your game twice. And that's why Xbox One's backwards compatibility is the most consumer friendly.
But Tim, don't you notice they're not saying that though? Every outlet,
they don't want to talk about the.
No, they don't want to talk about it. They don't. They literally bounce around it. They say, "Well, we're not sure yet if it's going to take the disc, so let's assume it is."
I mean, Sony has no fucking big games this year. Okay, it's this holiday. They don't have a fucking game. Okay, they have Souls. They got these games, Dragon Quest, that they don't buy, they list.
Hey, how'd that one chart again? I mean, everybody's talking about Dragon Quest, right? Hey, Mooch, you get Dragon Quest? What about you, Next Gen? What about you?
No, they don't. They buy that game in Japan.
Goddamn Dragon Quest bullshit.
But the bottom line is that Xbox has killed it this holiday, and there's no articles that are giving them credit. You get these backhanded asshole arguments by Video Gamer, which is followed up by a tweet saying, "Oh, PS4 is the console to get, more powerful."
Why? I mean, can be real, and I understand we all here have our fears, so we all can be biased. But at the end of the day, I do consider myself a gamer. I've always owned everything. You know what I mean? And I know why I prefer the Xbox, because of the ecosystem, my friends, and Xbox Live. I get that. But I know both consoles have their strengths and their weaknesses. Sony is a hardware company. The fact that they can make the powerful console and have the power supply inside the console and not worry about the overheat, this is what they do. This is what keeps the lights on for them. They make shit. Microsoft is a software company. I get it. They will always be leaps in here, in terms of what they can do on the software side, for Microsoft stuff. It is what it is. It's what pays the bills for them. But at the end of the day, I'm calling a spade a spade. At the end of the day, when you look at the two consoles, and I know I may be biased, I may have a preference. What Sony has to offer, I like the big games. You know what I mean? I like those Doritos, Mountain Dew on the side of 7-Eleven, and I like the Star Wars Battlefront and shit like that. Not shit like Dragon Quest and Yokozuna 5 and that doesn't interest me. Not at all. That's not for me.
Guess what? With 8,000 in retail sales, I guess it didn't interest any PS4 players.
And it doesn't interest them either because excuse my voice is shit. Because Tearaway sold like shit. You know what I mean? So they want those.
They're living a lie, basically. Right now, they're living a lie.
Here's the thing. Just say that. Now it's all about the multiplats and the indies. Because you bash Microsoft for they're taking that same approach last generation. You shit on them. You know what I mean? Now it's all about the multiplats. Like, come on with that dog shit, man. You know what I mean? I know they both watch each other.
You know what?
When I look at the sales of like for instance, Sony's whole E3 and that PlayStation Experience stuff that they just had, where they went to whatever they were showing in Japan, that whole game show was cut in half because they ain't gonna buy that trash.
No.
Sony fanboys love to throw them games up. You know, all these games that y'all
whatever they can list, right? Whatever they can list.
Oh, we got this. We got variety. You know what I'm saying?
And then they don't buy it.
Go out and buy that stuff, man. Y'all not. You know, it's been proven. You know what I'm saying? You got my man Zoe making video after video after video, sitting here saying, "Buy these games. Buy these games. These are PlayStation exclusives. These are their exclusives."
Yeah.
And y'all are not supporting that trash.
That just goes to show the casual nature of most PlayStation 4 fans. They're just buying a lot of multiplats and stuff. They're not really.
But that is cool, though. I mean, let me get wrong. I mean,
but if that's the type of gamer that they are, then I can't knock them for if that's.
No,
the type
and there's nothing wrong with that. But
you like what you like. Don't throw that trash in my face.
Yeah, exactly. Buy. And I'm going to give you the sales number for NPD, quoted by Cream Sugar, who's a guy. He's a very reputable guy. But Tales of Zestria, 58K. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Dissidia 5, 26K. Dragon Quest, 31K. Okay, you're talking about maybe 100,000 when you add it all up, 110. You do realize that that's the games that they've been listing, and that's a pitiful number, and that probably, you talk about sales and everything, a fucking Halo Rec Packs probably made more profit than those 3 games. I mean, seriously. I mean, the bottom line is that the Xbox fans on here and a lot of Xbox fans that are pissed off want a fair shake. We don't get a fair shake. It's always been the fact that you know, there's no articles right now that's really, banging the fact home that Xbox has the games and Sony doesn't, because, basically they don't want to give them credit, and that's the whole thing that got me with Video Gamer. I mean, you could write a positive article, but why do you have to fucking go then, an hour or a day later and then, make fun of the whole thing? I mean, to me, that's not journalism. That's just
they're kind of piling on, in my opinion, like late too. I mean, come on, man. This is exactly 2 years after the launch of the Xbox One. It's got a completely new boss, a completely new vision, a completely new outlook. It's like first party based. They're not really doing a lot of those third party deals, wasting money with that stuff. It's like they're doing things really, really well. They're listening to the community. I mean, when would you ever heard of Don Matrick sitting in a party playing Halo? And here he is playing Halo with you, Tim. You know what I'm saying? He drops me again. People get tired of me mentioning this, but he drops me a comment in my Twitter inbox. You know what I mean? Says thanks for the support on the videos and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, when would Don Matrick have done that?
Southbound has a problem with his control, and he says he'll take care of it. You got guys. They don't even have second-step authentication. I mean,
folders.
How is there not a fucking article on that? I mean, you talk about you want to pick there's not an article. They do not have second-step authentication still. There's another fucking guy who lost $500, and he had to go through fucking hoops, and now he's banned.
Yeah.
You understand that if that happened and they were on Twitter and they came to me, you know what happens? I talk to people, and just like with Techno Fabulous, he got his points back. They don't listen. So why don't you start giving a little credit? Why don't you call out the facts, okay? Yeah. They still don't have second-step authentication. And in light of what's going on with everything, with ISIS and all the talk about that, maybe you should get your shit together and get that fixed. Because the bottom line is it's crazy that they don't have that.
Tim, while we're talking facts, let's talk about what we've been saying on this show for well over a year now. That Xbox One and Phil Spencer's envisionment for the system was to have games. And now shit's starting to come to fruition. Now we've got 4 studded lineup games that we got with Halo 5, Tomb Raider, Forza, and Gears Ultimate. And the list goes on and on. Then you've got Fable, right? And you've got the games coming out next year we all know about. Here's the thing. The reason the media is now attacking Xbox, like that blatant attack that you went through on Twitter the other day, is because they don't have the old argument anymore. Now Microsoft shit is coming to the forefront. Now they see the games. There's no argument anymore. It doesn't matter if your console's a little more popular. For what? Dynastar 17?
How does that help? How is that helping you? You have no games.
Right, that's my point. So they're angry. They're really mad. This is facts. This is facts. We have more AAA games than you do. And if we don't currently, hold up, everybody, hold up. By this time next year, we're going to spank your ass with AAA games. Because there's 5 or 6 coming out next year, according to Phil. Right, 7.
One's not announced, but we'll hear.
Well, Forza Horizon 3, that's coming.
Forza Horizon
Gears
3.
4.
Gears
you got
4.
Halo Wars 2. You got Quantum Break. You got Crackdown.
Recore.
You got
Scalebound.
Scalebound. That's 7 right there. Boom!
Hey, Killer Instinct Season 3.
Yeah, Killer Instinct Season
3. Come on, just keep pushing it on.
But you know what the argument gonna be behind that? They're gonna announce all these games that they're not gonna purchase. That's over in Japan.
Yeah,
that's what they're gonna name.
Well, that fell on its face now, though. That you can't do that after you don't buy the game.
Yeah.
When you have sales of 7,000 for whatever for Jay All Stars and Jabari's going, this is the greatest game ever. Only 7,000 people bought it. You become a joke.
Hey, you know what, though? I just want at the end of the day. That's funny. Jabari was like, this is the greatest game ever.
All Stars is the greatest.
Yeah, they was talking about it.
7,000 people bought it.
Yeah, I think it was like 1,500. Like, who's mad? J-Star All Star. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna. I would say it would be mean of me to bunch all these weird motherfuckers been carried. I just think that Sony shit just ain't for me. Just the way that they, I know I did a video about, and credit the way that Sony's, with Microsoft, where they taking the console, where I can go. I feel like that about the PlayStation because I'm looking at what they're bringing back Heavy Rain, they're bringing back Beyond Two Souls,
2 more remakes.
And again, and
they're not even old. Who was asking? I did this today.
That's
Who's asking for those? Who's asking for those games? Nobody.
You have a service called PlayStation Now that you spent over $350 million for, right? If you want your whoever the fuck, like we just got out of the last generation. Like I said, I don't, and I said, well, I know what I eat don't make no more shit. I can really care less about the backwards compatible. If you're into that shit, kudos. I guess it's rather it's good to have it and not needed and not have it. Okay, I get it, fine. But I didn't buy a next generation console to play shit I could have played a year and a half ago. I want new games.
And either did they. They won't admit it, but either did they.
And one person on the Sony camp has ever asked for a PS2 game to come back. And that's the shit they
I don't want to play those games.
Nobody wants to play PS2. PS3 was asked for. Xbox 360 was asked for. Microsoft delivered. Sony can't because they said no.
Yeah, and I mean, and I don't know if they could or they can't be because they have this service. They bought Gaikai for $350 million.
Well, that's debatable. That's debatable. Yeah. People are saying it's either because of the cell processor that they can't recreate.
Whatever, man. Whatever.
Or it's because of PS Now.
Doesn't even matter. But at the end of the day, though, the fact of the matter, and I can see with these PS2 games, I can see they tear them down from the ground up like Microsoft does and give them next generation graphics. All they're going to see is 1080p, 60 frames a fucking second. You know how they remasters. But I would respect Sony much more. It's one of those greatness of weight. You're spending the majority of your budget on these third-party deals, whatever, cool, and this fucking VR thing you got coming out next year. It's going to be the same thing next Christmas. And you guys will say, wait till we got coming out and get next year. Also, next year, they're going to have this fucking less again. Let's get next year. You're not getting the last Guardian next year. No. Come on, this game's been coming out since
November. Oh, dude, that's one of the ones that's in the video game awards for most anticipated.
Yeah, Horizon's
most anticipated.
Horizon Event Zero is not coming out next year.
You know what I mean?
Right now.
I hope the game is good though. I hope it's a fun game because given Guerrilla Games' track record, their games are dog shit. Killzone, I've never played a fun Killzone. Never. All them shit suck ass. You know what I mean? They had me wiped too good. Literally, the good games is dog shit. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day,
they've done really.
In what movie, what author of a book, what video game developer has ever made 4 or 5 terrible games and then came out with a great one? Zero.
Yes,
0.0. Zero.
Zero.
So you can't tell me
Zero.
that Horizon Event Zero has a chance at having this elaborate, amazing, intensive, grabbing you by the edge of your seat story when you had Killzone that people who are fans of it can't even tell you what the fuck it's about.
Well, hold on, Mooch. They did say, just like The Last Guardian, they're like, we're not going to share too much about this event, Horizon Dawn, because we don't want to spoil it. The same shit that they said about The Last Guardian, right?
Yep.
Is it they don't want to spoil it, or they don't have anything to
There's
really
nothing
there
to talk about.
Yeah, there's nothing there. Like, we haven't seen anything. They've showed some Horizon Zero Dawn, right? Like basically the same crap. But they have showed no Last Guardian stuff new.
When Sony makes the comment, when Sony makes the comment crap that they say we don't want to disclose anymore because we don't want to give it away, I see a kid in 3rd grade holding his paper behind his hand, being like, "My dog ate my homework." It's a plain, flat-out lie, and they're just looking up at the sky. And the media's like, "Well, that does sound legit, doesn't it?" Yeah, it sure does. Let's report it.
They dog for 2 weeks. God damn it, good dog.
You know what I mean? It's a crock of shit followed by the media rolling with a crock of shit, and then you've got the Sony YouTube personalities rolling with the crock of shit, and then you got the lemmings eating the shit. And that's what's happening. And that's all flowing downhill. That's how shit flows. And that's what's happening. It's landing in the PS4. I have had my PS4 in this house for 2 months, and the only thing I've done is set my account up, and I haven't turned it on since. And it's not me being some kind of, let me use one of shows. I'm not a crazy rusty bot. It's just because, to be honest with you, and I have the Uncharted collection. I got it. I have not put the disc in because, to be honest with you, you're trying to tell me I'm going to step right now, tonight, with my limited time, right? Football's NFL, family, hanging out on Sundays with friends. We're drinking beers. We're having wings. I'm not stepping away from that. Tonight when I play, I'm not stepping away from Halo 5 tonight. There's no way I'm stepping away from Rise of the Tomb Raider if I'm going into that, to step away to play Uncharted 1 that just got a paint job. So I'm not leaving for that, right? Why am I going to the PS4 for what? And these people don't have any arguments. The only people who argue with the people on this panel are the people like I'm not going to mention their name again. All the people we already mentioned that are like playing, like I say, Dragon Quest 17, for the right of rice, for this and that. You know, I don't know what the hell's going on, man. I don't know.
I couldn't sit for the white of rice.
You know what I'm saying? I can't get into that shit, man. I just can't get into it.
This motherfucker said for the white of rice.
Hey, listen.
Did you guys see? Hold on. Let me say something real quick. What's funny is, like, these people don't really realize this yet, how bad this remake thing is, right? Just take a look at this. Sony's latest bundle comes with the Uncharted collection, God of War 3, and The Last of Us. All
3
those
years in. 3 years in. Third holiday. Go ahead.
Third holiday in. All those games are PS3 games, and all of them aren't older than, I think the oldest one is 7 years old. That does not warrant a remake. Plus, they announced Beyond Two Souls, Heavy Rain remakes. Plus, Gravity Rush, a PlayStation Vita remake. That's on top of the other PlayStation Vita remake. What the hell is that? That Tearaway game. You guys are getting these little chintzy, itsy-bitsy, like little single A, double A games.
They got a weird audience, man. Fan base. I don't know.
They do.
I couldn't be happy with that, man.
I couldn't look, because guess what, next gen? This is what I'm gonna say, right? Even as Xbox 360 fans, it would only get towards the end of you say the end of the fucking life, but really 6 years in or whatever, because it's 10 years old as of yesterday. But like towards the end there, after Kinect was announced, right? We were still getting 3 to 4 AAAs a year, but they were huge. They were ones everybody got. You know, Sony's not even doing that. We were getting a Gears, a Forza, Halo. You know what I'm saying? We were getting stuff like that. Yeah, Sony has not done that with the PS4. Where's their God of War, the new one? Where's their Gran Turismo, the new one? Not that shit they're going to shovel out next year because they need one, because that developer is slower than molasses going uphill in the winter. It's because what they have is nothing, and they're getting fucking straight up skunked. 3 fucking Forzas. There's going to be a 4th Forza before that Gran Turismo.
You know what? Even that crap, it's not even so much. They don't have the money. You understand that?
They're broke.
They have the money. I've been saying that shit for the last 3 years. When Sony gave this bleak thing, I'll never forget this. They got 40 games in the work. I'm like, bitch, where? You just sold a fucking building in the factory to keep the goddamn lights on. You're not, it's like, come on. I'm reading on a DualShock article, they're saying that the days of Sony, they're pumping money into IPs and reading shit from Jack Tretton, they're not doing that shit anymore. I've been saying that shit for 3 fucking years. 3 fucking years I've been saying the same thing.
The games that they do have next gen that they're accounting, we all know it's indies. So
Even with
I got
that
news for you.
that teeter totter on
Even
on the
with-
I got
level
news for you guys.
of double A games. So
Even with that, listen, if you like that shit, kudos. But they're not talking about. They talking about their, listen, fucking tell something. We can in the conversation right now. Hang up the goddamn mic. When your biggest fucking developer, Sony Santa Monica, is working on Little Fat Fucking Princess, that's fucking telling you something. There is no budget, motherfucker. There is no some them going Last Dragon. There is
Well,
no.
I'll tell you,
machine.
ID at Xbox next year. I mean,
Okay.
Xbox has pretty good smaller games like Ori, but next year ID at Xbox, even Xbox's indie lineup is
We don't go
better
around
than
rapping
there.
about that shit though, Tim.
No, I know we don't.
We
but
don't.
it's-
I know when I gave you that list.
I don't
didn't
compare.
say
I don't
Cuphead.
compare those games to.
I didn't either. When I
Yo,
gave you
Z-
that list, I didn't say shit about Cuphead. And I can't wait to play Cuphead. I didn't say anything about Cuphead. Nothing.
No, it's
listen,
true.
when
you-
Listen,
You went out to the best Italian restaurant in your area. You're talking about the veal parmesan all night long, and then at the very end, someone's like, "Did you get dessert?" You're like, "Man, that tiramisu was good." The tiramisu is the fucking Ori. It's
Yeah.
the filler. It's what Cuphead is, and it's what they keep preaching as their veal parm. Get the fuck out of here. Nobody's talking about that shit. I don't want dessert for dinner. That's what they've been eating for 2.5 years. That's why they're salty. That's why they're up our ass. That's why they give us shit on Twitter and YouTube every day.
Dude,
all they start to see, we have
it's true.
AAA games. They don't have shit. And now
Hey,
it's coming
no,
here's the thing.
they're
Before
so bored. They're coming out of the woodwork to troll. Like some dude kept on tag. I was in that conversation with you guys earlier today, right? Like I don't know who that was talking about
What's his name?
SWAT.
Yeah,
He was talking about SWAT or something for like.
What's called back?
20
What's that guy's name? What's that guy's crap? That
I don't
crazy
even know what the hell
motherfucker.
his
No, the
name
crazy
was.
guy that we had.
Top Gunner.
Yeah, he's back.
Gee, don't say his
He
name.
left me 90.
oh, no.
his name.
He's back.
I've literally blocked over I think 200 of that idiot's thing.
He's
Remember
back.
that time we talked to him on Skype next gen, and like he's got like
No, we talk
Top Gunners?
We've been talking to everybody on Skype, and they still fucking
Yeah.
crazy as hell. Look at Kid Smooth. I remember he was like a little fucking lost puppy. I invited him to a Skype call. Hey, man, like I said, he had a little bunch of. I didn't want to tell him his rap songs was corny, but he had a bunch of little raps on his channel. I said, bro, you just got to keep grinding, do you, man? You know what I mean? Just like I said, I don't mean anybody any harm. Like, trust me. So when motherfuckers go out of their way and get weird, I just cut a motherfucker loose. Like I don't have.
Well,
zero
as far as he
tolerance.
goes, like I lost respect for that dude when he was crying like a little bitch on Facebook
Oh,
about
my
us getting an interview with Respawn Entertainment.
Nothing
before
to
he
do with
did.
us. I'm gonna
Yeah,
quit
literally-
my podcast.
I'm gonna quit.
Yeah, literally had nothing to do with his. I didn't even know the date of his. That was when they were available.
Hey, crap.
And then
This
he
is a
went
knee
like
slapper.
him and Anchorman and all them little Fruit Loops. They went and ratted us out. Oh, they're racist and this and that. I mean, come on, get out of here.
Vince Jen has sleeps with people's grandmothers. But this,
Yeah,
this,
exactly.
listen, this is the knee slap. I didn't even watch this little video. But he does a video calling me a coward. But he was on Facebook crying, about to jump off a bridge because I'm going to quit my podcast. This is I can't be BGST is just too big. Like, what? They got dicks out your mouth. Whoop it nuts. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy here, man? Calling me a coward? Hey, it is what it is, man. I'm done. Weirdo.
It is weird, but hey, we also always get called, tinfoil hat crazies and all this shit, right?
Liars,
when we
we're
bring up the media.
crazy.
When we bring up the media, right? But check this out. Let's just take a look at the media, okay? This is the only generation where the top headline on all the big sites is resolution, right? That was never a thing last generation.
No, it wasn't.
That's all we see this generation. It's just resolute. They constantly bait people, and why? Because the AdSense, you get paid for the clicks and things like that. So to the people that say, "Oh no, it's not biased," it is. You pay. There's more PlayStation fans on the internet, right? It was the PlayStation fans that were the ones that were doing a lot of the backlash. They're the ones backlashing Halo 5, talking about split screen. They don't even have the game or an Xbox One, but they're the ones complaining about split screen and shit. You know what I'm saying? I think legitimately there might be 2% of actual Xbox owners that have something to complain about in Halo 5. How can you complain? The game's pretty much damn flawless, and you're getting free map packs, which is something that nobody's doing right now, and they're not even getting the props and respect they get for that. You know what I'm saying?
It's too hard to give Xbox respect. That's what annoys me.
It
It's
is.
just, and that's why honestly, that's why everyone on this podcast is annoyed sometimes. That's why you guys do what you do with your YouTube videos, because there is a bullshit. There's complete bullshit going on. I mean, Sony
It is.
didn't bring anything to the table this holiday, and you don't hear about it. That is not. I mean, you'll hear about a fucking 1080p, 900p resolution difference like it's the end of the world, but you won't hear they got no games at all. You know, you won't hear that. You won't hear that.
Hey, you know what? I've seen more articles about back PS2 emulation than Xbox 360 true backwards compatibility. Why is that? You know
That's
what I
what
mean? Like, how is that? Why am I still seeing soccer car shit too while I'm at it? Then don't get me started on that.
The ad was, listen, hold that thought. I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Fucking
But listen, even with, like you said, the PS2, the backward thing, 4 fucking games, and they can complain about the 100 that's on the Xbox One, that you can stick your disc into the goddamn train and go about your business.
I know. And it's
that doesn't make any
more per month
sense. They got 4 games because of the the deal they had with Star Wars. They got them old ass, which is cool. If you like them, I don't think Sony even gave them trophy support, but they did. Kudos to them. But you got 4 games. The Xbox One has over 100 or whatever that you can play. That goes and every month. They said till they get to the 1,000 games. If and then they made you the OG games. But I'm saying, if you get it, fine. If you don't, doesn't. But how could you? Thumb your nose at 100 games. You got 4 games that no one none of you motherfuckers ever played before in your life. Half of these motherfuckers never even owned a PlayStation 2.
The thing is, even with PlayStation now, it started off with 100 at first.
Yeah, but
then it grew from there. So I don't know why it's such a big old nitpick at it.
You know why? Listen, this is a jewel for the day. You know what made the PlayStation 2 great as it was, or made Sony back then the greatest was? Because it had all of their great exclusives like the NES, with multiplex, they were exclusive on the PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
But they were exclusive. The Metal Gears, even the Grand Theft Autos, they came out a year before they came to the Xbox. That's what made the PlayStation 2 and all that shit great. It wasn't that they felt that Sony had all these great they made in-house. I'm not saying they didn't, but they had great Devil May Cries. All that shit right there never came over to the Xbox. The Silent Hills, we got one year. If it did come, it came 15 months later. You know what I mean? When you all playing some new shit, I'm just getting old shit. That's what made the PlayStation and Sony great back then. You know what I mean? But but then the 360, like I said, you got to give Microsoft credit, because when the 360 came around, they changed all of that shit. You know what I mean? They changed all, and they was a force to be reckoned with, whether you like them or not. I don't see what the big fucking why people hate the Xbox brand so fucking much. Like, I don't understand it. You know what I mean? It's because of Microsoft and how they were willing to push technology that you have a friends list, that you're able to talk online and do all these things that that we take for granted. And that was Microsoft that pushed the envelope. You know what I mean? I wish, honestly, I swear to God, tell me out, I wish they wouldn't have changed their direction of when they first announced this goddamn console.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I loved it. I ain't got to put my disc back in the game and we can trade that game digitally and all. I was all about that shit.
That was just a bullshit. I mean, that was just the people weren't ready, and I wonder where we'd be if we actually did that.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
I think they probably would be in the same place, because even if they did that, they still got fucking killed.
No. What they should have did
today.
You know what? They should have did, honestly. This is what did it, honestly. When they came out and they launched, they were about neck and neck in sales. What Microsoft should have did, instead of being so goddamn prideful like Nintendo, take the Kinect out the box and let motherfuckers that want the Kinect. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I can imagine having my Xbox with the Kinect. If they had an Xbox One at $350 at launch and had the one with the Kinect for $500, we wouldn't be having this fucking conversation.
It's true.
We wouldn't be having this being real. We wouldn't be.
That's
the UI. The only thing is that's speculating. I'm with you actually on everything you said, Z. The only thing is reality kicking in is that they had the UI designed for the Kinect.
I know, but no, not at launch, because John Doe never hooked this goddamn Kinect up. That bitch been in the box.
He was scared that it was gonna spy on him.
Yeah, you didn't have to use the Kinect.
Yeah, but then you'd have every lemming in the world being like, "Where's settings?"
I'm just saying. But you always get the start button. But you don't have to use the Kinect, though. You never had to use the fucking Kinect. You know what I mean? And once they took away, they redid. And like I said, I give them the credit too. Had they just did that one thing right there, I understand the 720p and all that stuff at first. I get it, but come on, if that console would have been $350 and the PlayStation 4 would have been $400, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. I bet my left nut on that one, the good one, the granny level one. The one that loves that old grandma, that old grandmother. I bet you we wouldn't be having this conversation. You know what I mean? That's what hurt Microsoft. Your biggest competitor was $100 cheaper for a device that no one really wanted. You know
Well,
what I mean?
that and all the FUD and all that crap. I mean, there was a lot of crap.
That was a lot though. I mean, you got to give Microsoft had changed it around a lot. But your biggest competitor, and you have a quote unquote a perceived console that is more powerful than yours, but your shit costs $100 more. That hurt Microsoft a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot.
But also when they pulled out their gun, they shot themselves in the foot. I mean, they didn't even know their own things. I mean, when you were watching some of them videos, you can still watch. Like Major Nelson wasn't 100% sure what was going on. You know, those other guys. Who was the British guy with the bald head who's not there anymore? Phil Harrison. Phil Harrison.
Yeah.
He didn't know what was going on. He's like, well, the check-in's every 28, 24 hours. No, wait, it's every week. No, wait, it's 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't have a clear thing. They should have made it very, very clear what's going on. Because the very interesting thing is, as we go more and more digital, except for me, you're basically DRM anyway. You know what I'm saying? So
look what Sony did to that guy. That, you know what I mean? And here's the thing. You're talking about being biased. Where's the outrage from you guys, Sony? And this is a PlayStation. The guy's been a PlayStation gamer all his life. Where's the outrage behind it? You had so much to say about DRM. Sony took his fucking games that he paid for.
Yeah.
Where's the fucking outcry about that? Let that happen to Microsoft. Forget about it.
Oh yeah, I told you it'd have been all over.
It should have been on Jimmy Kimmel.
It'd have been just like hang his head. You know what I'm saying? They'd have wanted Phil Spencer and them head. Well, they'd have had them all on camera, everything.
That's the bias that we talk about on this show. You know what I mean?
And it's complete bullshit. And anybody who's actually wants to be, fair about it is going to look at the situation. I mean, there's a lot of guys that I talk to now that they're like, yeah, there's a problem. People know it's out there. Guys that were telling me that there wasn't a problem, there's no such thing. Now they're saying, yeah, there's a problem.
Yeah.
It's
been a problem. We've been calling. It's been known that email surface that all these major sites share like an email between them all, like the bigwigs or whatever, the editors, and they decide what to talk up and what not to talk up. Yes, and they're the ones that they kind of drive what's popular and what's not. Look at Kotaku; they're now being blacklisted for bullshit. And I think that if Bethesda and Ubisoft can blacklist, if I'm Microsoft, I'm blacklisting these motherfuckers.
Hey, you know what? They get mad at us Xbox dudes for blocking them all the time. Microsoft should take suit.
Dude, I don't even take shit, dude. I got
blacklist.
Hey, you can ask Booch, dude. Booch, remember when that asshat when that asshat put "You're in my name" in our Twitter handles into the description? I gave you a fucking picture of Dikembe Mutombo putting his finger up, blocking people, and we both blocked everybody. Now I don't even get a single one when they do videos of me all the time. I don't even know.
They wonder all the time. They're like, Mooch, why is it you won't have a conversation? You always block. I said, listen, you want me to have a conversation with a brick wall? The minute somebody continues to just use the same sentence, copy paste, and then just change it from a period to a colon to a semicolon on Twitter. Listen, I got no time for you. You don't make any sense. It's basically I have to realize I'm either talking to a child or I'm talking to a retard or an idiot or something. I don't know what's wrong because you cannot get through to these people. Like, look at the same guy that's in our chat right now, that Omiziago. He's not only harassing us.
He was the guy that said E3 was going to have a bunch of PlayStation surprises.
A lot of egg on that guy's face. That guy's so stupid right now. Alejandro, just wait for PS3 is going to have a huge AAA for this holiday. And then what happened? They all hide. It's like, where are they? Dragon Quest Heroes. I don't even buy it.
Dragon Quest, we ain't heard nothing. I was it was crickets for Dragon Quest, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
I was like, good grief.
If anybody ever wants to meet Omiziago, I think he's doing a signing at the local Red Box.
No, you know what they sit here and said? This was an excuse that a PlayStation dude gave me. The reason why the sales was that they said the game sucks. Why in the world was you hyping this game up for? I'm like, it sucks.
My God, they hyped. Listen, a show.
I was like,
they hyped them Tropico 5. They hyped them Godzilla.
Yeah, they did
Godzilla
hype
was
all
hyped
that.
up. It got a
How people
4.3.
vibe. Like again, I'm like, oh my god, like this shit funny as hell. Like I don't get it. Like I said, maybe this ain't for me to get. I just I don't mind. Even go back to the Twitter thing. I don't mind talking. As long as you come respectful and you come out with weird shit, I might entertain you for a second. Then I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna fuck your grandmother long dick style and block you. You know what I mean? I don't mind. Like, trust me, I mean, talk video games till the cows come home. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't. It's one thing what you guys don't understand. That's why I can't wait to get back to my debates. That's why every time I do the debate, I destroy y'all motherfuckers because you cannot argue. I would never debate you about your opinion.
Yeah.
That's yours. But men lie, women, numbers don't lie. I deal with facts. You know what I mean? You can tell me the PlayStation 4 is better till the cows come home. That's your fucking opinion.
Yeah.
I don't care.
When people
what
say that to me, I go,
preference.
better how?
Yeah.
I always ask better how.
How? Like what games? Like when Tim just mentioned this article for Video Gamer, the PlayStation has the more games. What fucking games? I own a PlayStation. What are they stealth releasing shit? Like what the fuck do I know? What games are you
Hey,
talking
you know what?
about?
I'm gonna sit here and say this. I like One Piece, but there's no way it should have sold just 7,000, man. That game should at least sold.
I ain't saying that shit. You interest people's
One Piece is nice.
I wouldn't
What the
I like
hell's
that
One
game.
Piece?
Hold on.
You ain't see One Piece that game?
I've never heard of it, man.
Go check out. Go check out.
No,
One Piece.
you gotta realize
Game
stop into that.
That game's sick, and it didn't sell anything. I'm
I
like,
haven't
wow.
heard of it. So.
Go look it up. I guarantee you.
It's
Nice.
This commercial break is brought to you by Mooch checking out what the fuck One Piece is. Hold on 1 minute.
Tim, I saw you do a Twitter poll, and I love these things now, right? You were like, would you rather have 100 indies or one AAA title?
Yeah,
and it was like overwhelmingly, hundreds of people picked.
They don't want to admit the truth. That's the thing.
That's all.
That's why they don't want to admit it. And I've been consistent from day one. The thing is that they haven't been consistent. I've been consistent day one with these arguments. Big games matter. Big games is what makes people buy these systems. And that's the bottom line, Last month, Sony had a price drop early in the month, and Halo came out, which is a big game. And guess what? Xbox won.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that was after losing, like for 5 months in a row or whatever. But the bottom line is that at the end of the day, if you're going to be real, big games matter. And don't list games that you're not going to buy, because that's just fucking pathetic. I mean, that's why you're talking about why I don't talk to these people. They're fucking listing games, and then they don't fucking buy them. I mean, come on.
Y'all seen the Netflix, not Netflix, but GameFly dance that they have on my channel.
I love it.
You know what I'm saying? Because they wait for that. I'm telling you, they GameFly these games. They'll tell you they played it. I had to listen to ponies. They were sitting here like, oh, I played that. You don't hear them say I bought it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or none of that trash. Just say I played it.
Well, look,
even
even those remakes like that, Beyond Two Souls and Heavy Rain. I mean, you're talking about 5-7 hour games. Are people really going to go out and spend, for I don't know how much they're charging for that shit, probably $50, but. I mean, are they really going to go out and spend that for like an interactive movie? I don't think they are. I think that people, if they want to play that, are going to rent it, Redbox it, GameFly, whatever. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people did that with The Order, and I think that's probably what I wish I would have done that. But when I got my when I got my Xbox or my PS4, I wanted to own a game that kind of showed off some graphical capability. That's why I bought that game.
And just for you to know, Mooch, One Piece is coming to the Xbox One.
Yeah, it's coming to the Xbox.
Because of the
What the hell is
because of the
One
bad
Piece?
I've
sales.
never heard of it.
Most of these
It's like
games,
one of those Persona 5. I don't know. Like that's not. I don't like games like that. I don't have any interest whatsoever.
Is it One Piece, PIECE,
One
or
Piece Blood.
PEACE?
Yeah, One Piece.
Yeah, One Piece Blood.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
I don't. Hold on while we look up this
Hold on,
game
let me look that one up.
that Showstopper's talking about.
I
Yeah,
have no idea.
I don't, like Attack of the Titan. No, I don't like.
I ain't now the Attack of the Titans.
I'm not into stuff like that.
The gay dude streaking down the dang on thing that lost me there, bro. I was like, wait a minute.
Slicing
it was a lot of cool
Achilles.
stuff happening, and all of a sudden, a tall gay streaker. I was like, oh no, I'm straight.
No, but Sony does have one game, a time exclusive that I'm interested in though. I think it's Hellblade from the Ninja
Hellblade,
Theory.
yeah, Hellblade.
Yeah.
They made Heavenly Sword. I love Heavenly Sword. It's like that.
Yeah, that looks
like,
good.
Yeah, that
Hellblade
I
would be
want. You know
nice.
what I mean? But
That's not even my type of game, man. You know what I'm saying? I like more like, I consider myself the average guy. You know what I mean? Like, I think most average gamers can enjoy a Halo, a Gears, a Forza, a Killer Instinct. Like on the Sony side, I don't think the average gamer's like Hellblade and The Last Guardian. You know what I mean? They might be able to go, hey, Uncharted or God of War. Or
that
Gran
Last Guardian
Turismo.
was horrible. Because I was seeing what all the hype was about, and I watched it. Wait, like what the fuck was it? Awesome. Like,
They don't talk. They don't talk or anything. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
No, I'm sorry. Sister, bro, what are you talking about? It's the gameplay.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, Mooch. It's kind of like on the same level as Sunset Overdrive. One Piece is.
All right.
No, hell no.
I can't see
Hell
the
no.
Yes, it
can't
is.
even find a clip.
The cartoon style of it, and
I
everything.
mean, the graphics done it. Hell no. No, hell no. I can't
Go check out One Piece, bro. It's on that same level, man. It's on the
like
same
most
level.
little Japanese motherfuckers fighting in the backyard or something, man. With the truck, should I seen?
No. It's story based. You go around, you kill.
Is it One Piece Pirate Warriors?
Pirate Warriors? Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on, One Piece.
One Piece. We're still looking for this game.
So One Piece.
Hold on, I'm still looking.
Yeah, the cartoon art style of it, man. I
Is it
love it.
3? Is it which one is it? One Piece Pirate Warriors 3 gameplay?
There it is.
Yeah.
Wait,
Slick.
says 3 years ago. What the?
2 months ago, I got one here.
No, it's out. I'm watching. I can give you the.
Yeah.
Send me a link.
Sick. I don't know what y'all talking about, bro.
I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? Art
Yeah.
style.
I don't like that. Nah.
This game only
Bruh,
sold.
this is live. You
No.
playing, bro?
No.
I wish I could share my screen.
No, I can't.
Man, this is nice. It's clean.
Yeah, this
Hey,
ain't.
to each his own. But hey, One Piece. When it comes to the Xbox, I'm
Like,
all
it's like a
on it.
Vita. Look, these graphics like a Vita game. I can no.
Choke up on that dust right now.
This game
I'm
only
clicking hooves, y'all. I'm clicking hooves.
was this the game that sold 7,000?
Yeah, I can see why. I can definitely see why. This motherfucker's low. But look how he running. Oh hell no. You said, ladies and gentlemen, don't stop when we missing again for another 3 episodes. 3 weeks.
They gonna be missing.
You're gonna be missing again.
Hey,
I'm gonna put this link up here.
Hey, they gonna excommunicate me.
Communicated. Dude,
You
you gotta remember, Showstopper's the one that was the only one that's like, man, what the hell is that name? Persona?
Persona.
Yeah, that game's
Persona
good.
5.
That game's good. That game is good.
That's it.
Ladies and
What you
gentlemen,
talking about?
ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this show live, go to my Twitter feed right now. I'm gonna tweet out a video of One Piece Blood. My God,
It doesn't look that bad. I can see why you're very sad.
I like it.
Tim, send me
You know
the
what I'm
link.
Oh, I got one right here. You go. I got one.
Who can't find
I got one.
I can't find it.
I got it. I got him.
Because
Show.
the one thing I'm
I'm
looking at, it says One Piece Warrior. There's no way that's the game because it looks like a card. It's like a cartoony.
Yeah, like a Vita game. Here, I just
I
inboxed.
can't. I don't. That's not it though, because it says 7 months ago.
No, here you go. Here you go.
No, that's it.
There you go, Mooch. I just inboxed
Can't
you on
be.
Twitter.
Hold up. I gotta see this.
No,
Hold on. I know the audience is probably like, "What is this?" If you're in the audience, I recommend you
already
also look
checked
into it. And you already checked it.
Yeah,
I
y'all
can't
the ones
get
slow.
I can't get with that.
It's amazing. Y'all don't know.
What I'm gonna do though, just Black Friday. What's that?
I like the art style of this game.
Until Dawn is I think $19 at Best Buy or something. I'm gonna
You
pick
know what it
that
is?
up.
I don't think people like to buy those type games. I hate to say
They're
it.
not fun. They're
No, but like even Sunset Overdrive, which looked fantastic, I
doesn't
don't
look like
think they
that.
do well. No, it
No,
looks
it's a
great.
new IP though.
It's
You
like-
gotta realize.
you know what it is,
Sunset
though?
Overdrive came
The
out
game,
with.
it's like Gundam or whatever it's called. They're
Yeah,
not-
Gundam Man.
Gundam
Dragon
style.
Ball Z
No,
type shit.
no. What was that thing called? The Gundam Warriors or whatever it was
Yeah,
called,
you're right.
right? Or some shit like that. It's a lot of hitting the X button.
Yeah.
Like you just
Yeah.
hit like
Don't
one
get me
button.
wrong. It's a button smasher. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
it's a
saying?
button smasher. Yeah.
Button smasher. But you know,
Well,
I mean, just the I like the art style of it.
The latest
I like-
Zelda
I mean,
came out with
high-
that same
high
fighting
play,
idea.
I can't.
When it comes to the Xbox, I'm definitely getting that trash.
When's it coming to the Xbox show?
It might be out now. That might be one of them stealth releases.
Well, according to the official thing on Xbox One, they release a new game every 2 days on Xbox One. So I mean, that's not AAA, obviously, but apparently they do a lot of like little small releases. Well, what's really funny is the other day somebody was trolling me. They're like, "Yeah, how's that shitbox 1 treating you?" I was like, "Man, I wish I had more time because seriously, I didn't even get to finish up all the Forza 6 I wanted." And the next thing you know, Halo 5 come out. Guess what? They just updated with the big team stuff that I still haven't really got to try out,
Yeah,
and
I
then
ain't get to try it.
Gears of War Ultimate just did new playlists and all this kind of stuff, which I haven't got to try out, right? Yeah, so I'm still into that. Rise of the Tomb Raider, all right, I already beat that, but then out comes Black Ops 3, which I haven't even hardly got a chance to play, and then Battlefront comes out. You know what I'm saying? There's like so much stuff. Yeah, so many stuff come out. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, again, and I want to say this: Battlefront proves that resolution stuff is just bullshit. Because you look at that game, and that's like the fucking that's like the spooling for textures, like the textures and everything just looks so damn good on that game. You know what I mean? It looks exactly the same on both. You know what I'm saying? Like people should just like get over that stuff. And not only that, then I get my codes for all the backwards compatible Gears games. You know what I mean? So
yes.
yeah, so I mean I can play. I mean that's great. I don't got to pay for that stuff.
Yeah.
When I got them codes, I was like, thank you.
Yeah,
I didn't get my codes. I still didn't get my fucking codes.
Well, they're
how IGN be like the brick. I had to go deep, like how was hogging the mic. I had to be like, thank you, Microsoft.
They gave me those codes right after they gave me the codes for what the hell? They gave me a code for participating in the thing or whatever, some kind of avatar item or something. But
yeah, I got that too.
You got the
was it like a
preview.
cat? That cat avatar, whatever.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. I would have been happier with like give me $5 Xbox Live credit or something. But hey, they give me a cat, whatever.
Hey, wait, hold up. hey, so they tear your ass up on Twitter. So what the fuck is show smoking? This game looks like shout out to the Adrian.
Hey! I can't wait to see it because I'm gonna throw you right back.
I still didn't get my fucking
you know what's gonna happen? They're gonna be like, next gen is Showstopper fighting.
Let's make a video.
Don't worry about your Showstopper. We'll pull a kiss through.
They're really not friends.
We're gonna do a video. We're gonna do a video. I'm gonna have some sad music playing in the background. Like, man, it was a dang on shame what happened to my boy next gen, man. He was like one piece, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, then you gonna see kids smooth in the comment sections. Just hold your head up, Joe. Hold your head up. Hey, but listen, back to motherfucking Star Wars Battlefront. I gotta say, I think this is my favorite game. And shout out to my boy Southbound. He sent me a copy in the mail. Shout out to
Southbound.
But like I said, I do have a grab. There's no goddamn.
You guys love that game, huh? A lot of
this
people
fucking game is the
love it.
It's like Battlefield in third person. Like
What game is this?
Battlefront.
Yeah,
you know what? I still ain't got that game.
Yo, this is the fuck out
No,
there.
you know what, Show? I'll tell you right now, Show. I think based upon how we played some Titanfall shit like that. You were talking. I think you'd really enjoy it.
Love this.
Well, you got EA access.
I was sitting here like,
I had EA access too, but Southbound.
I was like,
like I said, shout out again to my brother Southbound. Southbound sent me one in the mail. You guys sent you one too, right, Mooch?
Yeah, he hooked me up, man. The
yeah,
man definitely.
What's up? And so I,
the brother to the end, for real.
Yeah, I'm loving this. That might sound tone deaf to the motherfucker. Like that's like the mother of Charlie Brown right now. I can't shit out my left ear.
I'm gonna have to check it out, then.
Yeah, Star Wars this is nice.
My whole clan's back, man. They're like, yo, crap, you're the Grand Master. Let's get the clan back together. Yeah, they are, man. They're back,
man. This clan.
I like that, man. I like, cause I prefer Battlefield more than I do Call of Duty any fucking day. And it's in third. Those who know I'm not too big on the first persons. I like the fact that I can put it in third person, and I can play this shit. I thought I had the reflexes of a 95-year-old man. I'm out there laying shit down again. I'm like, oh my God, I'm back. Next gen is back.
Yeah. It actually plays better in third person, in my opinion. Like, it plays.
I like the way, but the graphics in this game, guys, like the snowboard and
I'm
in the forest. Like, god damn, look at these fucking trees. Like, shit. I'm glad this didn't come out on the PS3 and the 360. I don't know, but it is. But I'm asking one guys a question. You know anybody that picked up Tomb Raider for the 360?
No.
They were saying this don't look.
No.
Well, so they were saying.
Hello?
I read an article somewhere. They were saying that it's not that big of a jump graphically on the Xbox compared to the 360 version. Is that true? Have you heard anything like that?
I've seen reports that they said that the 360 version looked very good.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that. I mean, well, hey, that's great though, because that means the PlayStation 4 port's going to be nice.
They gonna over exaggerate it like, oh, it runs smooth.
You call me cocksucker, just go down.
Rich says it's going to be the 360 version.
You cocksucker, you X-Fags. I can't even do this shit right now. You're fucked up over here.
You're Xbox Mafia now, dude.
Yeah, I know. I like that. I'm a capo. I got made overnight.
Yeah.
I'm a made man.
I know. Me and Mooch Italians over here. You know what I mean? Like, whoa, hey, yo,
They
Vinny.
designated us the mafia. The mafia's out. We out and
Exactly.
about right
Holy
now.
shit. Hey, guys. I don't know if we talked about this last week because I can't remember shit, but did we talk about the Street Fighter V producer who said that
No,
people
we
had
didn't.
plenty of time to
No,
save
we
up
didn't.
$300? He basically, they asked him about they asked him what Xbox One owners should do about Street Fighter V, and he says, well, they have plenty of time to save up $300 to buy a PS4. Like, it's a dick thing to say, like how he said it, I guess. But I agree. If you really want that game and you're a console guy,
There's plenty of time for you to go get a second job and buy a PS4 is what he said, basically.
Well, imagine if imagine if Crystal Dynamics, somebody from Crystal Dynamics said this about Tomb Raider, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you've got plenty of time to go save up this such and such for
The media would be
for
like,
an Xbox
that
One.
arrogant motherfucker. You know what I mean? It
Yep.
would go off on a tangent. Microsoft
Phil would
employees
have to answer
like
for
this.
it.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's what's sad is that these things come out and then who's on the show right now?
Who's on the show?
No, but Phil would have to answer for this stuff, and that's where it gets it's annoying. That's the bottom line. It's really annoying.
Yeah.
I mean, that just goes. It's said and nothing's said about it. Not a big deal. You know, it's like you can shit on Xbox, but you can't say anything about the
Crap
PlayStation.
took lemons and he made lemonade with it on his show, because I watched your video, Crap, where you said basically, part of you said, I see where he's coming from. If you want Tomb Raider, go buy an Xbox One. And don't get me wrong, that point is well taken, and I agree with you, Crap. However, that's not what he meant. And that's he said it in a slang, derogatory way that basically said, you shouldn't be playing on Xbox One. You have time. You made a mistake. Save up $300 and go get this system. That's what he said. You know what I'm saying? So, like, he just, it's more hate. And that's the guy. Isn't that little short Japanese guy that gave Adam Boyes that chest bump at last year's PSX?
Little blonde.
Yeah.
Almost knocked over Ellen DeGeneres. Hey, what did I say to you? What did I say to you, Bush? One time on Twitter, I had people rolling, man. I said, man, when's he going to take off that Ellen Halloween costume, right? Like, people were cracking up on that shit.
He almost knocked, he chest bumped Fat Boy Boys, and he almost knocked that little Japanese guy right into the audience. That dude almost went crowd surfing. I mean, the hate is unbelievable. And like I say, but people listen to us, we make a joke about it, and then they make 17 videos. Oh, my God, I can't believe you guys said it. We're not saying shit. All we're saying is they disrespect the brand that we like, then we defend it, and then you criticize us. Yeah, and this is what it is. It's a circle of non-life bullshit. You know what I mean? That's what it is. And I can't figure out why we're held responsible. We, the five of us, are supposed to be held to this pedestal, but these guys can be like, well, guys, I like PC because I like to play old games. Wait, Xbox is giving you old games? Who likes Xbox old games, guys? You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck are we talking about? What are we talking about? Who are you? What is wrong with you people? And that's why I said to this one guy who wrote the 17-page document about, I said, you know what? I'll see you on my channel, and we'll debate about it. And we're going to go head for head, word for word, and we're going to discuss this. Because once and for all, I want to know why we can't say what we can say, but you guys can say whatever you want. And you can defend the Gundam-style games and all this other shit that comes out that nobody's buying, but yet you have more games and more power, but we're not seeing it. We're not seeing the games. I'm not seeing the power. And the only sales I'm seeing are console sales. And this has been told to everybody since the NES days. They're not making much on a fucking console. They're making like $20, $30. It's not a lot of money. It's barely keeping the lights on. So
they
nobody
lowered the price. I mean, look, it's going to be
even less revenue. They're going to show a loss probably next year. Where last year they showed a positive. Now they're going to show a loss.
Yeah.
You know. So and we can see it.
They just sell another building before the things do. That's what they do. They they sell a building or they sell off. Like remember they sold off Sony Online Entertainment right before their big. Yeah, right before their big reveal of their financials. Yep. They do that right before just so that it looks good. I mean, it's the same way that Microsoft did the write-up of the Nokia acquisition so that counted against the previous thing so that way when they do the next one, they get a firmer, it's a much nicer thing for the Windows 10 and the Xbox and all that stuff. The Xbox One, the Xbox division is really doing well. I don't know if you guys saw that article, but they were interviewed Amy Hood, and she was like, it's fundamentally important to Microsoft. It's making money. She's flat out said it's making money. They're not selling it off. I mean, come on, that's great.
When you have the head of Microsoft going to E3 and interviewing fans to find out what they want and things like that, Satya, you know that they're all in, and they're all in. So. It's a good time to be fair. People who say like Xbox is dead, like I said, those people who say Rec Packs made more than your whole exclusive lineup. Profit.
Yeah, almost $1 million. Almost $1 million.
It's making some money, and that's pure profit. Like that's.
Dude, I got done playing Halo 5 the other night on Heroic. I rolled right into Legendary, bro. It's fucking an amazing game. The game is so fucking good. Fuck the people who said they didn't like the story. Are you out of your mind? Listen, I'm not sitting here telling you that I want to give it an Academy Award, but it wasn't
that
one
bad.
of the. It wasn't. I can't even, but Tim, it's better than that. It's for a video game plot.
I like
fucking very good.
And I didn't have a problem with it. I thought it was. The only problem I had with the whole campaign is those 2 short missions. I felt that they were out of place, but other than that, I thought it was a tremendous game.
I thought it was good. I really did. And I liked the introduction of the new character Locke. I actually liked the fact that, to be honest with you, and I know a lot of people aren't going to like that I say this, I'm really looking forward to Halo 6 and taking more on with the Locke character and moving forward.
Team Buck.
Having Chief be kind of like that secondary that never leaves, you know what I mean? Almost gets promoted up and is always back at the headquarters, and now Locke comes back to talk to him for advice. I kind of like that shit. They're
going to be on the same team. They're going to be on. Yeah. He's going to be on the same team.
So it's all good, man. That's it's a fantastic game. I think it did very well. So us patting it on the shoulder, it doesn't matter. It's doing well as we speak. There's still people I know buying it today. So. The game did fantastic. Tomb Raider, by the way, is going to sell. I love how people have been saying Tomb Raider didn't sell. Tomb Raider is not only selling very well, it's one of those things that's going to hurt Sony. It's like the Jelly of the Month Club. It hurts every goddamn month. It's going to bleed sales for Microsoft right through into next spring because you can't get it for 12 months. This is not a game that Microsoft can't. People are like, it came out on Fallout 4. You don't think they talked about that at a big fucking executive desk? And somebody didn't say, don't you know Fallout 4 is coming out? He said, yeah, but I got this for 12 months and nobody else has it. Not PC, not anybody. They have to buy it on 360 or Xbox One for the first 6 months, and they can't play it on the competing brand for 12 months. Oh, that's a good point. So if they want to play it, they don't have to get it in November. You don't have to buy it in December. You don't have to buy it in January, February, March. You can go buy it whenever the fuck you want because if you want to play it, you have to play it on Xbox One. So Tomb Raider sales, talk to me about Tomb Raider sales in June and tell me how the fuck they did. Don't talk to me about it today because nobody else can touch it.
That was only for one day or something.
It was one day. It was one day, 63,000. And let me tell you something. I will say a shout out to Zobi. Zobi actually made a video saying, "Don't make fun of that for 63,000." He's like, all the games we've been talking about didn't add up to 63,000 in a fucking 2 months.
Yeah, but it's even better. Bob Club did like 27,000 for the first week in the UK. Some sick shit like that. But you know what? Microsoft should do, honestly, and I don't know if they will, but because I don't know why they choose to play nice with these people. Like I would, boycott IGN and all these sites. They do either make their own little sites or get behind these sites that have been fair to them. Give them the first exclusive, the big articles. You understand what I'm saying? Because Microsoft was always in the headlines. Or you think about Sony, all you hear is about, there's another game is 1080p. That's it. Nothing about any new games. Then the next year, Microsoft has an epic year. They got Quantum Break coming out the first quarter or some shit. Like that's huge. You can't get that shit nowhere else.
Mm-hmm.
That's bigger than Tomb Raider. Like goddamn, like come on, who doesn't like? Come on, that's a lot of people game of the goddamn generation. Like that game looks. Every time we see it, like here's the difference between Microsoft and Sony. I'm fucking. It is Sony showed you these games, they be dolled up. When they first showed Uncharted, and as it gets closer and closer to the game, it gets uglier and uglier and uglier and uglier. You know what I mean? But when we see Quantum Break from the first two at the start until now, that game looks gorgeous. You know what I mean? I guess regardless of what resolution they may be in, I think I did hear rumors about 1080p. I don't give. It can be 900p for all of you. That doesn't bother me, but that's something that you can only get on the Xbox One. And Sony, what you got? Uncharted 4, what's coming out in April, March. Then they got Street Fighter maybe in February. And what else do they have? A remake of a $40 Ratchet and Clank game. You know what I mean? What else
They have a better lineup than they had this year. Was bad.
I'm just being real, but what's going to be the same thing for next year?
They have. This is what they have pretty much. If they supposedly on track, Horizon, if it comes out
next year.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt that seriously.
The Last Guardian.
Again, I doubt that very seriously.
Uncharted.
Uncharted,
Street Fighter.
Uncharted and Street Fighter at the beginning of the year next year, between January to April, when you're gonna get Uncharted and Street Fighter. What else do they have? And I'll give you baseball. But what else do they have? Nothing else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Last Guardian.
I'm trying to think. They have to have something else.
Hold on, they have that Gravity Rush 2 game, that Vita.
Yeah, Gravity Rush. They announced
No Man's Sky.
Game called Detroit, which looked okay.
Yeah, but that's not coming out this year. Or next year.
I mean, I'm saying, but again, what they have next year with their big is this big VR thing.
Oh, hold on, they got that damn Ratchet and Clank another remake.
I said that remake of Ratchet and Clank. At least they did all that one. At least that does look like it has some next generation graphics. Now, Sony was a little coy. They showed some cartoon. I heard it must be like a movie remake into something also, and they kind of showed some of the movie part scenes with the actual gameplay. But that's cool to get into those platformers. But
I think it's only $40 too. Like it's a double A kind of game.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But Microsoft next year, bro. Let's look at what they got. I know we talked about the beginning of the show, but goddamn, Quantum Break again, Scalebound. Everyone's talking about that.
Quantum Break and Scalebound is the beginning of the year.
Actually, a game that I'm really looking forward to. No, Scalebound is holiday. The game that I'm really looking forward to, and I know you're not next gen, is Sea of Thieves.
They put Scalebound at the holiday.
Yeah, Scalebound's holiday.
That's not gonna sell well.
Scalebound.
They should have put it in the beginning of the year, man.
I mean, it comes when it's ready. I mean, I'd rather.
I think it's more of when it's ready. Show. I don't think that's.
I understand that, but what I'm sitting here saying, when you put out a new IP, just like with Sunset Overdrive, I mean, I'm looking at Quantum Break to sell a lot better because it's the only game that's going to be out pretty much in the beginning of the year.
Guess what though, Show? You got PlayStation 4 that's not. They're either going to have Horizon, which is a new IP, or another remake.
I'm assuming that's
understandable. But you got to also look at what multiplats is coming out around that same.
I get that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's what's take away from these sales. You know, this is what happened with Tomb Raider right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But I get that though. But one thing I say, what has in its favor, Scalebound, is that it's a Japanese-focused game for my Platinum games, and PlayStation fans, Nintendo fans, everyone is talking about this game. You know what I mean?
understand.
Well, let me say this. Let me say this though, okay?
About Sunset Overdrive. Too.
Yeah, but Sunset Overdrive came out when the Xbox One was only about like 7 million strong. You're talking about. You're talking about probably it's going to be close.
I got my.
It's going to do well. It's going to do well.
Yeah, but look, holiday could be September, October.
When it actually do, just everybody remember this conversation because I don't think so. You know, I mean, what's good? Out in the beginning of the year, and they have months to kind of build, kind of like how
it's going to do $1 million.
Bloodborne and all that little stuff. You know, Bloodborne,
it's going to do $1 million.
You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully.
No, they do $1 million because also too they're pretty happy about that game in China also. Like that game right there appeals to a lot of the market that Microsoft does in their whole JRPG thing, and it's not a cheap game. You know what I mean? I'm looking forward to it. You know what I mean? I
They have
think it's going to do
to
well.
start with where they release it, though. I agree with
Yeah.
Joe. They
I mean,
can't release it.
It has to be way before the holiday, bro.
Has to be like
Summertime.
No.
Summertime is
Well,
the
they
best
said-
time.
It's not gonna be
they
done
already
yet.
said holiday, so
Yeah,
it's
it's not. A game comes up when it's done.
That's
But
bad, man.
no, what they need to do, they can't put it out the week of Call of Duty. You got to give it a week to itself, 2 weeks to itself. But it's gonna do its numbers.
You got to get that game probably a month to itself,
September.
man. And you got to sell it
could
like
be December.
Yeah, what comes out in December?
Nothing. I'm
pretty
saying
much.
it could be
Yeah.
they don't tend to do that.
We're
usually.
also getting Fable Legends next year too. So
So
I
did
mean,
that get pushed back officially? Because I don't know what the fuck.
Not
they did.
official yet. They just rated it. So when usually a game gets rated by Peggy, it's getting close. So
right.
Well, they have a Metascore. They got a score for it.
no,
Uh-oh.
it hasn't been reviewed. I don't know. It's either going to come out in December or next year. You still have Gigantic too. I mean, they got the Xbox has a ton of games.
Yeah, I forgot about Gigantic. You know, I'm not.
It's actually a pretty.
Everybody
I want
did.
Fable. I want Fable. Fable. I'm a big Fable dude. I like what I played in the in the beta. I don't care for much when you're being the bad guy, but when you're the hero, it's fucking awesome. Those graphics are fucking beautiful. Jesus, I can't wait. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. My game getting ready to come on, fellas.
Okay, so
Uh-oh. You know that,
we're gonna lose to the
that
Texans
red,
again.
I need the red rocket. I need the red rocket.
the
to
red
win tonight. I need that
Wait,
red rifle.
I always stick to
After that loss,
Chad's
right?
name. Chad gave him a perfect name, Andy Ginger Ale Dalton.
I still love it.
Andy, one and done playoffs. Dalton, gotcha.
Yeah, Andy Ginger Ale Dalton. I know crap. I know it hurts. It stings. We
No,
need
it doesn't
one.
sting, man. It
It
doesn't
stings.
sting, man.
I understand it burns.
Hey, man, when your team has a season from hell where your quarterback tears an ACL,
You know
like,
what?
seriously?
I'm gonna tell you why this happened to y'all. Flacco came out and just dissed the Bengals. Something's wrong. You know what I'm saying? He said we don't even look at them as competition.
oh
It's
shit.
no way.
It
He
ain't
came
no-
out
Rams
like
don't
like
you
that,
know.
man. He cursed y'all season, man. Cursed y'all season. Blame Flacco.
He's done, man. He's got ACL, man.
Then he wind up
Done.
getting hurt. That's Flacco's fault.
Actually, him and the starting running
Next
back
guy
and
can keep his mouth.
everybody, man. Fucking everybody hurt, man. I'm like, damn, man. Hey, you know what? I might try to go up there and go to a game because there's a chance I might get in a game. You know what I mean? like, hey, he's sorry. Let's put him in. You know what I mean? Who's that big guy? You know what I'm saying? Hey, there is one thing I wanted to talk about real quick is they took out the Connect hand gesture movements on the Xbox dashboard.
Bravo.
Yeah, it's not something I used. Actually, it used to be kind of annoying because it'd pick up your
Yeah,
movements
yeah.
and like do the little thing.
Mhm.
I'm kind of glad I used the voice. I mean, I used exclusively the voice stuff on that. But what do you guys think? I mean, Connect pretty much.
Wait! I forgot. Did any of you guys get the chat pad?
Oh no,
I gotta get the fucking chat pad,
Listen,
man.
I was anti that thing, and I've had everybody send me.
No,
Listen,
it's nice.
it is nice. No,
You can
it's nice.
fucking go straight to video recording your clips.
Yeah, I
one
hate
button.
to say it. I do hate to say it, but the
That's
fact that you
nice.
can take those two buttons they have on the bottom and make it for an immediate, so that it goes right to either snap the shot or record. It's even faster than Connect, so it is a nice little piece of
Yeah,
hardware.
I got it. They were sold out at GameStop, man. I didn't know because they have the bootleg one on the Amazon.
It's go. I'm gonna put
I want the Microsoft version.
Had the Chinese knockoff one on Amazon.
Yeah, that been for a while, but I can't. I'm gonna go. I want to get picked up tomorrow.
I'm gonna use show's worth. I'm gonna put that bad baby on my Christmas list.
Oh. Can you do something like a Christmas list on Xbox.com or something?
10 cent. Well, they have movies and shit. 10 cent or something.
Yeah, they got a hell of they got really good
Microsoft
deals
shit,
going on,
bro.
man.
Yeah,
Really
man.
good
Check
deals.
into that, man.
Yeah,
They got a whole
they
bunch of
got all
movies
kinds
and
of
everything.
games and shit going on sale too, man.
I've seen. The only game that I was interested in that had was that Devil May Cry. I'm probably wind up grabbing
How much is
it.
that?
$14.
I'm gonna back to what we call that Black Friday. I'm gonna get I might get WWE Wrestling. That's $30, and I'm gonna get Until Yawn. For the
Until
PS4.
yawn.
I gotta blow the dust off that motherfucker. That shit dusted in grandma pussy, man. That
Dude, did you ever
motherfucker-
see that fucking picture I posted of my PS4 controller full of dust? It had
Oh,
like
no.
dog hair and shit on it, dude. It was pretty gross, man. That's because I don't play it. Like it was like underneath. It was like underneath.
Just
like
sitting there.
Yeah, it was. It was underneath. The
I know you
fucking
just be
shelf.
looking at it like, when am I going to get a game to play on this game?
Dude, I would love to. The last game that I had that I actually played was The Order. And then the next one that I'll play is Uncharted.
I think
Hey,
I don't like Uncharted.
I'm gonna tell everybody, we go hard in Bang Bang. Yeah, if you ain't part of Bang Bang,
shut up the fucking Bang.
Join Bang Bang. Listen, this dude posts up
that watch our show faithfully. When I say we got the livest Facebook group, yo, straight humor. You know, this long we respect. We call each other bots, ponies, and all. Don't come in with the weird shit. But send me friend request to Zaire Johnson or whatever, and or whoever.
You can do me. I can add you. But hey,
fucking classic, man. We got
Bang Bang. We go so hard in there, man. This dude has sold his PlayStation 4 for $20.
That's my man Simon. That's my man Simon from North. Yo, people think he bullshit.
Hey, he did a video of that trash, man, and posted it up in Bang Bang, man. I was weak.
Oh, but no, listen.
What did he do?
No, listen.
He sold his PlayStation 4 for $20.
Bro, listen.
Wait, who did this?
Simon in Bang Bang. I know him personally. He sold that bitch for $20.
Hey, it was funny, bro.
It
was funny to mug, boy. I was like, this dude crazy.
Yeah, he's from North. He's working in the video game store downtown. No,
I'm telling you, we go
Bang
hard.
Bang is the shit, man.
A lot of people don't realize, like a lot of, I know for me, a lot of our videos come from this conversations and things that we have in Bang Bang.
Yeah,
a lot of people don't understand that. So when they thinking we be talking about ponies, like everybody, you know what I'm saying? We're really just talking about our family, our group. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And only those that understand what we're talking about, they know who is really directed to. Bang Bang is the group to get to.
You won't be able to find it on Facebook. You gotta send me a friend request, or if you got the name, I did to Zaire Johnson, and I will add you to the group because I had a bunch of weirdos at first. And I can't take it off secret anymore. You know what I mean? But that's the way you can get in. And like I said, and don't come in with that peace talk shit. Can we all just get along? Then get your ass booted. We in that motherfucker have fun. Just don't come in with the weirdo shit. You want to go to the Xbox?
No, yeah, we go in on there,
don't
bro.
Come in there. I just play what you want to play.
See, those people that are doing that peace talk bullshit, that's that Trojan horse shit. Yeah. That's people trying to get in on your good side, and then when you're sleeping at night, they stab your ass in the back.
Don't come in with Bang Bang. I'm saying that shit will get you booted and muted.
Hey, shit, boy. People, the comments gonna be filled up because they gonna get attacked something hard.
Oh, you guys are so childish.
Childish. What you doing in here? Zaire, kick him out. It's real over there, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got the livest Facebook group on
not
Facebook.
Join Bang Bang, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like I said, in this respect, we ain't gonna be no weird shit.
Yeah.
We talk about your kids and your
we don't go that far.
Listen, shout out to Iron Wolf, because they was on Iron Wolf ass. Hard. Shout out to my bro Iron Wolf, man. They had Iron Wolf doing the Drake dance and that motherfucker.
Hey, they had Iron Wolf as Dr. Evil and Mini-Me.
Iron Wolf dirty last week, man. Shout out to motherfucking my boy Iron Wolf.
It's real over there, y'all.
I'm doing that motherfucker slacking.
Hey, you know what? I still remember when I was stealing that game footage and they were fucking doing all those edits.
Hey, yo, I got so
crap everywhere, bro.
Fucking classic thumbnails of crap stealing game footage. I got like 50 of them shit. Next time I use them from time to time, but god damn, yo.
I was the thief guy. I was Sly Cooper. Hey, that was Grand Theft Video. That was Grand Theft Auto or whatever the hell that was.
YouTube.
Yeah,
hey, it was real, man.
Dude, for the longest time, whenever I posted,
chill in Bang Bang, bro.
Somebody would fucking post one of those, man. I was like, wow.
Hey, I use it for my thumbnails. Like, you know, when you make a thumbnail, they don't make it about me. When you make a thumbnail about me, I throw that bitch up on my for a video quick. Like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's funny, so you know what I mean. But like, it's a shout out to Iron Wolf. They said Iron Wolf be blocking everybody, man. As long as you don't get weird, but in shit like that, they had Iron Wolf part of the ISIS and shit. Like, come on, do my man like that. But listen, no. Before we go, Tim, you just posted something in the Twitter feed, and you have here. Was that when he's ISIS? What happened?
Yeah, the guy. Well, it's kind of weird. I put that on Bang Bang too.
What's the link to that? I want to do a story on that. What's the link?
No, it just came out. It was just I'm gonna get it to you when we read it.
Yeah, please. I want to cover that. Hey, listen. While you're looking for that, I did an ISIS video, and you motherfuckers are so stupid. You said I did that video to phone some. I didn't say anything negative about the PlayStation 4. I didn't say shit. I just read the article. I didn't bash the PlayStation 4. The reason why I disabled the comments and stuff, because some of you guys were being disrespectful to people that lost their wife and the family. Like that wasn't what that video was about. If you listen, I didn't say shit about the PlayStation 4. You know what I mean? I didn't say anything. I just said what was done, and that's not nothing new. Like it's been known. Like Xbox, I mean, people do weird shit. You know what I mean? So, but miss me with the bullshit.
No, it says Salahan. Abadazalem, I don't know. Europe's most wanted man was seen frequenting gay bars, so he seems to be, and says to have a weakness for PlayStations.
Yeah.
And then they have this picture of him. The Israel newsflash. Yeah. So I mean, listen. The thing about that, I mean, it's a sensitive subject, but it definitely looks like that they used the PlayStation 4. I don't care, about what it was on. That's more of a type of thing. Do you want to be monitored? But it definitely looks like they used the PlayStation 4. I think. Well,
it looks like the government wants to start monitoring it. Yeah.
Well, that brings up a hot topic. I know Morris went crazy. It's like, do you want to give up your freedom for that to be safe, or do you want to just have them do whatever the fuck they want and plan tax on PlayStation or Xbox, whatever? I mean, I don't think that anybody's listening to Xbox, but the problem or PlayStation as of yet. But the problem is that, as I brought up with the second step authentication, you could basically hack somebody's account because these guys are good, and then you guys can have your conversation and not be able to be tracked, which is a scary thing,
Speaking of which, my account got hacked this week.
Yeah, I know.
and thank you for the security of Microsoft. Like, you know what I mean? For whatever reason, I've had the same gamer tag, and so when they try to do it at 3 o'clock, I got an email. Are you trying to log in from Belgium? So I'm like, no, the hell, what the fuck? Microsoft security is so good. They said lock everyone out of my shit. They said, we're going to figure this shit out. We're going to call you back, Mr. Johnson. You know what I mean? But like I said, shout out to Microsoft. That's where you got to have this second step.
Was his name Steve, and he sounded like he had a
I don't know whoever the fuck did it, but I just think that was some weird shit. Like, who the fuck trying to hack someone's profile and, you know what I mean? And like, what the fuck? This kind of, I take this shit too far, man. God damn. You know what I mean? But I've had, like I said before, I told you guys before, I've had, well, not mine, but I deal with cash. My wife's debit card on the PlayStation 3 was, it was a bunch of purchases made on for FIFA, and I don't play fucking FIFA. And
you're a black man that plays FIFA. Quit
lying. I'm saying this is back then. When the whole they were down for 2-3 months. PlayStation, PlayStation Now, PlayStation Live was. I'm sorry, what is it? PS Now, was down for a couple months, and then again recently. With the PlayStation 4, like, you know what I mean? Like, I was cursing my son out, like, because he's a pony, little bastard. So what the fuck, you know what I mean? And I had a bunch, you know what I mean? And it's so fucking hard going back and forth with Sony.
Let's go, Gino.
Listen, like, they customer service, like, that's because you're, at the end of the day, you can be a fan of a console, but you're a consumer first. Their customer service is fucking horrible. I've never seen shit like that. I called Microsoft one day, my account was fucked up. Next day, I got 4 fucking phone calls, and I got a free controller and a free goddamn game of Halo 5, which I'll be with my goddamn just for the inconvenience. That's what I'm talking about right there, man. We can close the show on that note, on a positive note. You know what I mean? Shout out to Microsoft, man.
Hey, we thank everybody for coming out.
Join Bang Bang.
Join Bang. It's Bang Bang Next Gen Games. Yes, we just got an interception. Let's go.
Yeah, join it. We welcome all.
Boo.
Listen to that Baltimore.
The Boo Birds are out.
Got one today.
hey, Mooch, you want to hop on some Star Wars later on, Mooch?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you if you want. Hit me up. I'm gonna be around 11 o'clock. You want to do a little give Southbound, our boy Southbound, a call.
Listen, around 11 o'clock. So you
and crap.
Listen, because I'm gonna cheat on my wife about 11:30. So I'm gonna bullshit.
Hey, you got some grannies coming over, huh? I got
some set up, man. This bad bitch, man.
You got them grannies coming over.
You got them grannies coming over.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up.
He like that wrinkle meat.
No, I'm gonna go out like 1 o'clock in the morning and come back. But yeah, we need to hop over. We can talk and be in a party chat. Do you like it, Mooch? Do you like it?
Yeah, man. No, it's
I like it, man.
The only thing is, I think to continue enjoying it, we're gonna have to fork up another $50 though. You have to put $50 on the table to play the rest of those maps.
Yeah, you're gonna need the other 16 maps and the other game modes.
Listen, I like if I get a crew, we play. Cause I want to talk to somebody. I have fun playing this game. Like this really, I like this a lot. Like you know what I mean? I like it. And like it looks so good. You hauling ass in those fucking riders and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like crashing the fucking trees. You guys don't have EA access?
I do.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, so
Yo, Crap, get in on this. We
I
gotta
got
get
the
me.
game. I have it.
Oh, you got one for Southbound too?
I want to play Tomb Raider. I want to finish Tomb Raider.
Come on,
Oh,
man.
you know what? I'm 90% completed on that game so far.
I gotta pick it back up, man. I gotta pick it back up.
I'm 90%. I'm trying to 100. This game here, I'm gonna make sure I 100% this one.
Listen, I said this on BGST when I first came on. I'll say it again. I'm all about getting into like a game like Tomb Raider, and I loved it. Literally 2 days in a row, I just jammed at it. But the minute somebody hits me up and it's like, "Yo, we're all playing Battlefront, we're all playing Halo 5," I put that shit down. I jump right in the multiplayer because that's just how I'm built.
Yeah, I did like the first 3-4 missions on
me. Next gen, he'll tell you, boy. When he first met me, I was on Assassin's Creed. I would not get on that. They was playing and all this other little trash. They let me get on this. I'm like, bro, I'm locked.
Yeah, you know what?
I just can't break it. You know what I'm saying?
Right now,
I'm in that game. I'm
excited right now. So remember when these consoles first came out, we were all excited, and I got that love back right now. Like I'm happy, I'm excited, man. I'm in a good place. I'm like sometimes I be fucking bored as hell. I don't want to play this shit. Like I just get bored with shit, man. But I'm happy. This fucking Star Wars. This crazy. It was a gift. I didn't even buy it, but. This fucking game, I'm having fun, man. It took me back to the OG Xbox when we playing that shit in third person.
I told you, Mooch. I told you that shit was good, man.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
It's fun as hell. It is.
People didn't want me to say that, right? They're like, "Oh no, you're only paying for half a game." I'm like, dude, quit bitching about what's not in there and complaining about it. It's a fun game.
They fucked up about that though. I ain't in a voice chat. Like that's crazy. Then I think it was a Disney call or something. Like I don't know what the fuck was that about.
Nah, I don't think it's a Disney call. I think
it has it on nothing, PC or nothing.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think it's because there's so many people that they do the 20 versus 20 mode and stuff. I guess it would have like lagged it up or something.
Well, these are next, especially with Microsoft. You got dedicated whatever fuck. We're talking about EA here. Like I think it has something to do with Disney, maybe. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Close this out, guys. Hey, thanks everybody for showing.
You still on here?
We still on here.
We out.
We out. I'll see y'all.
Shit, yo, I was listening to the show. Baby, I want